finally had made it to a place where we had the patent leather Jordans and all the top-notch gear. And just like you said, as they sitting in the crowd, like you said, Coverdale walked through, we was walking through like that, and you had the audacity to grab the balls and start shooting at halftime, fading away. And there was a lot of them that made them feel a certain way. And they called it inspiration, I called it jealousy.
You tell me what y'all played with against them.
And he started telling me how all he had in his heart was to come kick our ass, which they did in that county game before. We came back 2 weeks later. And made sure they couldn't be like Don Carlisle and the Ben Davis Giants. Congratulations to you guys.
And you know what?
Shout out to Big Courtney.
And you know what? And he was a valuable piece to them winning that game. You know
valuable piece, my ass. 17 and a third.
That's a valuable piece.
And 10 boards.
That was a valuable piece. When they beat us, the only blemish
but go back to what you were saying.
I'm going to go back.
The only blemish y'all had. They only lost one game.
We lost one game. But what I was saying was when we came in that moment when we played North Central, I was coming to win. You know what I'm saying? In my heart, that's what I wanted to do. But when we came in and we got over the hump with them and we came to y'all, it was my first time ever playing in Warren. So for us, it was special because it was like we got Reggie Miller sitting on the front. Remember Reggie came to our game?
Sure did,
Everybody, it intensifies the game. You know what I mean? You got an NBA player sitting up, one of the greats at the game.
I forgot about that. Reggie came.
Boosters, you're up. So everybody was like on 100 that day.
It was hype.
It was hype. So just to see y'all team that was great, our team that was great, and for it to come down there to the wire, you know
what happened at the wire? Let's talk about that.
I don't remember. It was a close game. I just remember it was close, and we lost.
I really don't remember the wire.
I bet you remember.
Two.
I bet you remember when you hit that cheerleader up in Noblesville.
Now he want to go there.
Oh man!
So we'll talk about that.
We was talking about Coverdale. Was Coverdale not involved?
Yeah, he was involved.
Was he involved?
Tom, we'll talk soon because me and Tom talked about this.
Tom out here a lot today.
What would you like to say to the cheerleader right now?
It ain't even about the cheerleader. Because I'm going to explain to you. I'm going to explain to you what happened that day.
Okay.
Since we have never talked about
Well, give us the short version because we
got much time. All right, here's the short version.
I knew about this story.
Okay.
Was you there? I mean, did you see it on the news?
I heard it inside.
Tom Cloverdale and them had beat us the year before. I mean, we beat them the year before when he was about to be Mr. Basketball. So they brought in some hick refs to try to knock us out in Noblesville.
What evidence do you have to prove?
I have every evidence. We have paper to prove. Darner went off in the paper about refs being a little bit just too out of control.
I believe it. So,
against Carmel. So we came back in, played Noblesville the next night. They're on the same bullcrap. Beep, 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 getting us in foul trouble. But before this game started, Chris was already getting taunted by the guys up in the stands. No shirts off, hollering fans.
Yeah. We built a big crowd like that.
Okay.
That's normal.
Okay.
That's normal.
So as the game ended after the refs was calling so much bull crap that game.
According to who?
Nigga, according to the crowd that was there.
Not the crowd that rushed the floor jumping up
I'm
and down
tell you,
in joy.
Well, when they came to rush up and down in joy, all right, I looked to the right, and the same guys that taunted Chris was swinging at him.
Hold on, what?
Yes, swinging at him,
I heard about
fighting him.
You looked down and seen what? Exactly.
I seen Chris getting swung on by one of the fans. So what I did was got up, like anybody else. I'm going to protect my teammate first. As I went to the crowd to bust through to get to my teammate, I felt somebody hit me in my side. Boop. Right here. At this point, I don't care who's in the way. Cheerleader, water boy, trainer, it don't matter. I'm clearing the floor. So if they got to be cleared to get to my guys, they're done. And that's all I had to do. So now, just because I didn't see that she was there, she got caught with one. But it's okay.
We understand that, sir, but listen.
That's what it was.
The footage caught the part where she Got it. She got knocked out. We got that.
She wasn't the only one that got knocked out. You're not going to focal on the cheerleader being knocked out.
No,
she
let's
was
be
not
clear.
the only. She was a part of the knockouts.
No, let's be clear. What
Yeah.
actually happened was the crowd was thick, jam-packed, just like it would be at North Central, you know?
Okay. Well, the rope is up now
Listen,
because
hold on,
of this.
Listen, so it's body to body. But all of a sudden, you came through and it was a chainsaw effect where everybody was jumping, but the crowd spread it, and she was the only one, like the white
We're
girl.
not going to key in on the
but
white.
No, we're not keying in on that.
She was not the only
We're not
one.
keying in on that.
I'm not keying in on
DB,
it.
we're not keying in on that. What we're keying in on, guys, is
What are we keying in on?
the footage caught her being struck. But what we're also keying in is on what the footage didn't catch.
Yeah, what did it catch?
What the footage didn't catch was this phantom punch to his back that started him
Well,
meleeing
I have to
for Chris.
Hold on, I have to interject.
Catch that.
This is for years. I have to interject. For
And
years,
I
you
must be
thought.
honest, it's time to tell the truth.
It's time to tell the truth. No. Seriously. From what you thought.
From what I thought, from what I saw in the footage.
No. This is how I know you don't know.
I still got the footage.
I know you might have the footage, but this is how I know you don't know what you're talking about.
No, this is the Ricky reversal.
It's not. This is how I got off, because if I struck the girl, right, I would be locked up, right?
For sure.
Right.
Okay. How did I get off?
Maybe, but
Murray, hold on. How did I get off of this? They called me down to the athletic department. I sit down. They said, Buckley, show us what happened. I show them what happened. We go through. The cheerleading coach, this is how I got off. The cheerleading coach from the girls on my team, her neighbor was the dude that recorded from the Channel 8, was her neighbor.
Damn.
He brought her the tape.
Damn.
Take this to Pike
So,
to show them that Ricky Buckley was struck first.
wow.
I'm in the office. They're like, Mr. Buckley, what happened here? Oh, we see that you've been struck. And this is what caused you to fight. You damn right. Okay. You can now leave, Mr. Buckley.
You're clear.
You're clear. Nothing will happen to you. This is what you didn't know I've had in my archives.
So you're saying that basically the news, so you was a victim of when the news wants to spin it on the person that they want to spin it on, so they showed a certain angle where you can't see it and it looked like a phantom because they painted you
The news
as a
painted
villain.
me as a villain because they painted my teammate from the year before as a villain.
Who?
And you know who? Campbell. They painted him as a villain. But what people don't know is the news do that when you're on top.
How you know they painted it?
Man, because when you're on top.
I don't believe none of this. Tom Coverdale got out there and got the cracking you motherfuckers together.
And lost.
And then you got the knocking cheerleaders out. That's the bottom line.
No, Tom wasn't even there.
They only lost
Tom
one
wasn't
game.
there.
The spirit of Tom was in that motherfucker. You got the cracking cheerleaders, man. What do you want to say to her, man?
What I want to say is.
What would you like to say to her? She spoke.
I said to them all, you mess with my team, you fall. That's what I have to say.
Welcome to Green Light City.
Where